I now, excuse me, we're about to start. Please have a seat. I now call the finance agenda meeting together for Tuesday, February the 23rd at 5:30, and I turn the floor over to the chairman, Mr. Westcott.
Thank you, Mayor. If you all have your agenda there in front of you, item number 1 is an approval request of the 2021 special budget funds. One thing to make note of, if you will look there on regarding Fund 7, the line there talking about the Russellville Police Department windows, it says 320,000. That should be 32,000. 32,000. It has been corrected, but just not on the copies that we have in front of us. I move that we forward item number 1 and 1A to the full council with a recommendation of approval. There's a motion and second regarding items number 1 and 1A. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Items number 2 and 2A. Number 2 is approval of the 2021 budget for Parks and Rec Special, and 2A, similar to 1A, is a resolution that provides for the adoption of that Parks and Rec Special Funds Revenues and Expenditure budget for the City of Russellville, appropriates money for each of the items provided therein and for other purposes. And I move that we forward items number 2 and 2A to the full council with a recommendation of approval. There's a motion and second for the approval of items number 2 and 2A. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Items number 3 and 3A. Number 3 is the approval of the 2021 budget for the street sales tax, and 3A provides for the adoption of that revenue and expenditures budget, appropriates money for each item contained therein. And I move that we forward items number 3 and 3A to the full council with a recommendation of approval. There is a second. Is there any discussion on items number 3 and 3A? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4 is a resolution that accepts a bid from Curb Time Solutions for the 10th Street and Denver Drainage Improvements Project. And I move that we forward item number 4 to the full council with a recommendation of approval. Is there any discussion on item number 4? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5 is an appropriation request from the City General Fund Reserve, the sum of $13,590.65. This is an insurance claim pass-through, and I move that we forward this to the full council with a recommendation of approval.
Second that.
Is there any discussion on item number 5? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. A late item to the finance agenda that I did have in front of me.
Here's a copy, Mr.
It's been
Westcott.
swallowed in my stack of paperwork. Okay, if y'all are familiar with what we had to do with the graders for a couple of days last week, this is an appropriation request in the amount of $15,885.46. This was for the rental of a grader from 2 different entities, one for 1 day, one for 2 days, motel and lodging expenses for the public works workers who worked through the night. And I move that we forward this to the full council with a recommendation of approval.
I second that.
Is there any discussion on what will be labeled item number 6? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Is there anything further for the Finance Committee at this time? Mayor, I yield the floor back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Westcott. This time we'll adjourn the Finance Committee and we will reassemble at 6 p.m. for the council meeting. Thank you. Well, it was. I was expecting.